Hey everyone, how's it going? Azrin here, owner of the Calgary Language Nerds, and welcome to today's Learn Gujarati with Me podcast episode and, of course, YouTube video. Today I'm going to read you a short story in Gujarati. This will be a chance for you to practice your listening comprehension. It'll be a chance for you to learn some new words and a chance for you to practice, practice hearing different grammar structures. If this is the first time you're coming across my Gujarati lessons, the way I'll do this is first I'll speak pretty much only in Gujarati. Then we'll pause. I'll go back. We'll do the story again, but I'll actually break it down in English for you. Now, the story that we're doing today, I'm going to be pretty much simplifying and modifying a story that is already on the internet. If you want to read the full version of the story with all the words, the Gujarati, like the story written out in Gujarati, you want to see the full version with everything and more complex, da da da. It's actually not that complex, frankly, but still, if you want to read the whole thing, I'm going to put a link in the episode description box. You guys can go check that out. The story, by the way, if you do go check it out, please note that I'm actually looking at it right now. There are a couple, looks like there's a couple typos. Like there's a couple times where like they have different pages, but they left the same text on it. They didn't like actually modify the text like they should be. You'll see what I mean. Looks like there's a small mistake in the story. Yeah, with that aside, let's start the Gujarati portion of this lesson. So all Gujarati, get ready, put your thinking hats on. Chalo, here we go. તો આ એક વાર્તા છે અને વાર્તામાં એક છોકરી છે ને છોકરી એ કહે છે ઓ આ મારું ઘર છે અંદર આવો ને પછી એ ચોપડીમાં આ વાર્તામાં આ છોકરી બતાવે છે કે ઘરમાં શું છે ને કહે છે કે જો અહીંયા કોણ રહે છે ઘરમાં મમ્મી ને પપ્પા ને કે કોણ છે ઘરમાં જેમ કે એ કહે છે કે ઓ મારો આખો પરિવાર અહીંયા અહીંયા બધા અહીંયા રહે છે બધા ઓકે એટલે કે મમ્મી પપ્પા નાના બધા એક ઘરમાં છે ને આ વાર્તામાં છોકરી કહે છે કે જો ચંપલ ને શૂઝ અથવા કે જૂતા ગુજરાતીમાં એ બધું એ લોકો બહાર રાખે છે ઘરની અંદર ને ઘરમાં ને એકચ્યુઅલી એ લોકો બહાર રાખે છે ને ઘરમાં એ લોકો મોં ધોવે છે ને એ લોકો હાથ પણ ધોવે છે ઘરમાં ને ઘરમાં કપડા છે ઓબ્વિયસલી તો ઘરમાં તો કપડા હોય જ ને ને આ ઘરમાં દાદાજી એ ઘરમાં રહે છે અને દાદા એ એકચ્યુઅલી એક લાકડી વાપરે છે ને એમની લાકડી એ એક ખૂણામાં રાખે છે ને પપ્પા એમની મોટરસાયકલ એ ઘરમાં છે ના પપ્પાની મોટરસાયકલ બહાર છે પણ મને ખબર નથી એક્ઝેક્ટલી કેમ પણ આ વાર્તામાં આ છોકરી કહે છે કે હેલ્મેટ એ તો કબાટની ઉપર છે કબાટની ઉપર પપ્પા ત્યાં મૂકે છે એટલે કે મોટરસાયકલની બાજુ કે કંઈ નથી ઘરમાં છે કબાટની ઉપર ને આ ઘરમાં રસોડું છે ને રસોડામાં મને ખબર નથી કોણ કદાચ મમ્મી કે નાની કે નાના કે પપ્પા કે આ છોકરી એ સ્વાદિષ્ટ રસોઈ રાંધે છે એટલે કે આ રસોડામાં લોકો રાંધે છે રાંધવા મસાલા કે ખબર નહીં કોણ ઈંડાનું શાક કે ખબર નહીં શું ને ઠંડી હોય ત્યારે આ છોકરી ને મમ્મી પપ્પા બધા એ લોકો રજાઈની નીચે એ લોકો રજાઈ કાઢે છે. એક રજાઈ કાઢે છે ને એ લોકો આ રજાઈ વાપરે છે એમ કહીએ. ને ગરમી હોય એટલે ગરમી પડે ત્યારે ખાલી પંખો. And yeah, that's a good place to end that. Okay, so let me walk you through the story again. We'll do it in Gujarati and in English. And I'll also share my screen and just kind of show you a couple things here. Just let me do that right now. Okay. Okay. Um, so first and foremost, there's like I said, ek chokri che. Ek chokri che. So there's a girl, right? અને છોકરી કે છે છોકરી કહે છે કે આ મારું ઘર છે. So the girl is saying it કહે છે કહે છે કહે છે is usually pronounced કહે છે. So એ કહે છે કે આ મારું ઘર છે. This is my house, right? પછી કહે છે અંદર આવો અંદર આવો અંદર આવો, right? Come in. Under is in, avo is come. So come into my home. Andar avo. What was next? Gharma. Actually, I said akho. I said maro akho parivar ahiya rahe che. So my whole family, maro akho parivar, my whole family, maro akho parivar ahiya rahe che, lives here. My whole family lives here. There's another picture in the page where she shows like where they keep the shoes. So ame champal. So champal are sandals, like flip flops. Champal. There's a couple of words for champal, but that's one of them. Champal ane shoes. You can say chuta as well. My family calls them boot, frankly, boot, or just shoes, frankly, right? A couple options there. Ame champal ane shoes ke chuta boot. Bahar rakhiye chiye. So we keep our shoes, amit champal and the shoes. So we keep the sandals and shoes outside. Bahar is outside, often pronounced bar. Okay, to bar rakhiye. And my family actually says bare, which is quite a. I could actually nerd out on the grammar behind that. We actually add a to it, but I think that's somewhat uncommon from what I've heard when I've heard other Gujarati speak. So bar rakhiye. What happens after that? After that, oh no, I can't remember. Oh yes, they said there's some different things in the house. So I said gharma kapra che. So kapra are clothes, right? So obviously there's clothes in the house. We talked about how we talked about the dada. So gharma dada. I said dadaji actually, because in the book it says dadaji. Dadaji rahe che. So અહીંયા દાદાજી રહે છે, so he lives here. અને દાદા લાકડી વાપરે છે. So લાકડી is a stick, any kind of stick, really. In this case, the walking stick. લાકડી વાપરે છે. વાપરે છે is he uses. So the dada, the grandfather, paternal grandfather, so your dad's dad, uses a stick. So he kind of walks with it. એમની લાકડી. Emni means like his or her. If we say any, by the way, that's like the casual version of it. Emni is more formal, more of a formal version. So emni lakri khuna ma che. I might have actually used rakhe che. I might have actually said e lakri. I can't remember what I said anymore, but e lakri ખૂણામાં રાખે છે, which could also work. So એમની લાકડી ખૂણામાં છે. So his stick ખૂણામાં. So let's separate this. Kuna is like kunama is like in the corner, so in the corner. So it's in the corner, or you can say e lakri. So he keeps his stick. Rakeche is like keeps. So he keeps the stick in a corner. Kunama. E kunama lakri rakeche. We talked about the dad. The dad has a motorcycle, so motorcycle. Oh my god, what do you call that? Motor, motorcycle. There we go. Jeez Louise. Motorcycle. Anyway, so papa ni motorcycle घर માં છે? I think I asked you that, and I said nah, bahar છે. Bahar છે. So he has a motorcycle. Is his motorcycle inside the house? No, it's outside the house. Bahar છે, right? And then for some reason, મને ખબર નથી કેમ, પણ આ છોકરી કહે છે કે પપ્પા હેલ્મેટ ઘરમાં રાખે છે. ઘરમાં રાખે છે. So he keeps. So I don't know why. I'm literally saying this. મને ખબર નથી કેમ. I don't know why. But આ છોકરી, this girl, is saying કહે છે કે પપ્પા હેલ્મેટ ઘરમાં રાખે છે. So the dad is keeping the helmet in the house. કબાટની ઉપર છે. કબાટની ઉપર. You could just say kabat par, frankly. Kabat par, same thing. Che. I think I also said, I think I reworded it too. You could also just say papa helmet. Oh, we're running out of space here. Let's see if we can fit it in. I'll have to clear this and rewrite it in a sec. That's okay. Papa helmet kabat ni upar muke che. Mukeche is like he puts it there. So he puts the helmet. E kabat ni upar mukeche. Kabat is like a cupboard. There we go. It's a cupboard. So he puts it. Ni upar is like on top. It's the same as spar, frankly, the synonyms. So he puts it on top of the kabat. He puts it on top of the cupboard. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop my screen share for a sec. I'm gonna double check the book. Make sure I haven't forgotten any key details. I didn't skip a page or anything, but I think I got it all so far. Oh yes, I did say this. There's a part where they wash their hands and their face. So mo is your face, or modhu, or there's a couple of words for face, but they use the word mo. So mo, ne hat are your hands. Ame dhoye chie. So it says ame dhoye chie. Dhoye chie is we are watching it. Dhovu is to wash. Dhovu. I talked about the clothes, talked about the stick, we talked about the corner, we talked about the motorbike, we talked about the helmet. Oh, yes. And great, that's where we are. So next section, let me share my screen again. I said ઘરમાં રસોડું છે. ઘરમાં રસોડું છે. Rasodu is a kitchen. So in the house, there is a kitchen. Rasodu. By the way, I said this in the previous video. This da, when it's in the middle of a word, is often pronounced as ara, ara. So rasodu. It could sound like rasoru with an ara. It sounds pretty much the same thing. So rasoruche, there's a kitchen. Rasorama. Notice how rasoru is changed to rasora. We've talked about this grammar point a couple times. Whenever we add the word ma or any preposition on top, below, beside, after a word that ends in u or an o, we have to change to a. So rasorama, in the kitchen. Mummy, papa, nana, ye nani. I might have said atva. I can't remember which word I use. Atva. Both of these mean or. Atva or ke. Both are or. They're the same thing. So mummy, papa, nana, ke nani. Someone. Actually, the book doesn't specify who, so I just listed out a bunch of family members. So mom, dad, grandfather, grandmother, right? Randhe, svadish. Svadish means delicious. Did I even say that? I'm not sure if I said that. I think it said randeshe. Randhe che. Randhe che means they cook. I don't remember if I said yummy food or not. I can't remember if I said that exact phrase, but anyway. E rasorama randhe che. On the next page, we have we talk about what they use. So thandi pare tyare. So thandi is cold. Thandi pare is like when we get cold. And actually, quick note actually. So I don't know if we've talked about this a lot. I should have actually, you know what? I should have. No, it's okay. Actually, it's okay that I didn't. Um, so in Gujarati, you're very much allowed to drop your subject pronouns. So thandi pade just literally means when the cold falls. Now, because it's the girl talking about her family, we can guess that when she says when thandi pade, what she means is when the cold falls on us. In other words, when we get cold, right? Thandi mane, for example, mane thandi pade che means I am cold. But if I just told you right now, ooh, thandi pade che, it's implied that I mean I'm cold, even though I didn't say I. And that's very common in Gujarati. You're absolutely allowed to drop your subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, all the who and the tame and the mane and the mare and all those, we're allowed to drop them. It's completely allowed. There's no issue with it. So she says, Thandi, let me share my screen again. Thandi pade, tyare rajai. Thandi pade, tyare um tiare amme rajai rajai might have a ya or an e. I actually don't know if it's rajai ya or rajai e. I actually can't remember, but anyway, it doesn't matter. The pronounce the same way either way. Rajai kadhie chie. So rajai, I actually don't know what the English word for this is. I don't know. I just have a lived experience of what a rajai is. Rajai is like I would kind of compare it to like the Indian version of a thick duvet, like a duvet cover, like a duvet blanket, like a really heavy blanket. I don't really know what I genuinely don't know. I've never ever used an English rajai before. All the rajais I've used are these like they're heavy. They're like weighted blankets. So maybe someone knows the English word. Like maybe I've just got a very unique. I don't know. If you know the English word, please put it in the comments. I actually genuinely don't know. But so when it's cold, then we Gadhiechia means we take out. We take out the rajai. We take out the very thick weighted blankets. Garmi pare. I also might have said garmi hoy. I did say that. Garmi hoy. I'll explain that in a second. The kind of synonyms. Garmi pare or garmi hoy. Pyare. Hali panko. Okay. So garmi pare, very, very similar to thandi pare. So when we feel hot, right? When the heat falls, right? Pare is like falls. So when the heat falls, then only the fan. Kali panko. Just the fan. We just turn the fan on. Garmi hoy, or even here, honestly, thandi hoy, I could say that. Same thing. Hoy is the same as che. Look at that. Brackets and brackets. Looks like a mathematical equation. Anyway, thandi hoy, thandi che, hoy, garmi che. It's the same thing. Hoy means it tends to be. So when it tends to be hot, when it happens to be hot, like in general, when it's hot, there we go. In general, when it's hot, in general, when it's cold, garmi hoy, thandi hoy, right? Varsad parto hoy. When something is generally happening, right? That this is what we do. We also could put it optional in these sentences, chiare. It's not in the book, nor did I say it. I don't think I said it. Jare. We could add an optional jare. Jare and tiare go together. But you can drop jare if you want to. Jare means when. So when it's hot, I do this. When it's cold, I do this. When I'm hungry, I do this, right? Jare mane, whatever, I don't know. Jare hu, I don't know. Jare hu, ઉઠું ત્યારે હું ફોન ચેક કરું. When I wake up, then I check the phone. જ્યારે હું ઉઠું ત્યારે હું phone check કરું, for example. But I'm allowed to drop જ્યારે. I could say હું ઠું ત્યારે હું ફોન ચેક કરું. That's perfectly fine too. Um, you can also probably, now that I'm thinking of it, let me think for a second. Jare utu, ufoncha. You could drop tiare as well, but keep jare. You can drop either or. I could say jare utu ne ufoncha karu chu. I could do that. It's fine. Gujarati is a casual language. You can drop all sorts of stuff all the time. And I'm 99% sure that was pretty much where I left off in the story. There's some more to the story than that. There's actually some more pages, but I'm just going to leave them aside for now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So as I said, I'll put a link to the story in the episode description box. You're more than welcome to go read the full thing. There's some stuff that I haven't said or haven't used, or there's some more to it than that, but that's a good simplified gist of it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this is useful, and I'll see you in the next. Excuse me. I'll see you in the next lesson. Aujo. Bye.